last touched in the air by Mitchell, and they did give the ball back to the Comets. 3:35 remaining in regulation. Parker Tate back to Cameron Walden. Walden sets up, whistle, foul coming up. 2 shots on number 5. That's on Zach Sloan. Foul on number 5 of Zach Sloan. And this is going to bring now Cameron Walden to the line, and he'll shoot 2. And he'll nail his first shot. So Walden will make the first shot. Again, foul on number 5 of the Warriors. The 6'1 sophomore of Zach Sloan, his first foul in the game. Walden nails his first free throw shot. It's tied even now at 52. This will take the lead. Bounce it off. No good. Rebound. Comes back to the Warriors. Back up court. So 1-0. 0-1 on the 1 for 2 in the free throw count. Trey Snyder is anxiously looking at statistics. Yeah. What are you looking at?
No.
Remember East Wake? That was the football game we broadcasted where we couldn't see their jerseys. Do you remember that?
I was seeing, because I'm thinking Jeremiah Crudup is also a cornerback for the East Wake Warriors, and he intercepted like he was a cornerback on that one play, so I started looking up that, and I believe I was right.
Full timeout. A word from the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Trey Snyder about sportsmanship. We'll be back on CRN in a moment.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
are we in this together?
sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
Determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom,
Dad,
Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back after radio timeout, 3:07 remaining in regulation. And Trace Knight, it's like it was 0-0. It's 52 all even here. It's back in play. Javante Long to Cameron Walden. Cameron Walden to Justin Bell. Justin Bell looks for Eric Shepard. Shepard back to Walden. Walden back to Bell. Looks like they're practicing practice drills the way they were throwing them balls back and forth at speed. Long for 3. Bouncing off the rim. It's no good. And a rebound by the Comets, or by the Warriors, as Vic gets it back. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell under pressure by Shepard. Now Davion Vick with the ball. He resets, gives it back to Crudup. Jeremiah Crudup with the ball. Crudup jukes, jives, gets it away, hands it to Sloan. Sloan goes in, gets it back to Crudup again. Crudup will go for 2, and it bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound by number 11 of Mercer. He'll make it.
Playing big time down low.
2-point game now. The Warriors are back to the lead by 2. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, in and out! Justin Bell trying to go for 3, went in and out. No good, Trey Snyder. That hurt him.
Yeah. Little took not enough time off the clock.
That's right.
Got to want it done there on your side of the court, so you got to change that up.
Tough break. Here comes Sloan. Back to Crudup, back to Vic. And now they're running the clock down. Comets are down by 2. 54-52. He about lost the ball. It could have been a backcourt, half-court violation, but he saved it. Here comes Shepard. Shepard goes inside. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is there. Javante Long on defense. Back to running it and saving it. Sloan back to. And there's a foul.
No,
and there's
travel.
a travel, not a foul.
They call it travel.
Travel on the Warriors. Give it back to the Comets. And they knocked off about 45 seconds off the clock too, Trey Snyder. We're only got like 80 seconds left in this game.
And it's going to come down who wants it most. We've been saying that all day.
Parker Tate back to Walden. Walden's got to be gassed. He's played a great game under the basket looking for Shepard. Shepard back to Justin Bell. Two-man players going for the shot, basket, and a foul.
No.
And the basket's no good, but there is a foul. Foul on number 22.
It's his fourth.
That's his fourth foul on Brandon Mitchell. And this will bring Justin Bell to the line. Justin Bell will shoot two. 54-52. Wynn's going to come in or give Mitchell a sub here in a moment. 105 in foul trouble. Also, 4 fouls on Karsten Crumpler. He's back in the game. Parker Tate takes a rest. Mitchell will take a rest. And we now have a 2-point game. Trace Knight, Justin Bell can tie things up if he makes these 2 free throw shots.
You got to start with your first one. You got to make your free throws.
Justin Bell at the line. He'll shoot. Nails it. That's 8 points now. 2 free throws for Justin Bell. It's a 1-point game. He missed his first, didn't he?
Correct.
He missed his first. Under 1 minute left to go in regulation. Vic. And I'm sure Eastwake is going to try to run out the clock. Walden tried to go in for a foul. I thought they were going to call one. They didn't. Shooting. Setting up. Sloan. Timeout. It's on Eastwake.
Alrighty then. 42
it's
seconds
getting loud
remaining.
in here. Getting loud in here, Trace Knight. It's getting loud in here.
I love it. Absolutely love it. The crowd's not very happy with the referees. Feel like it's going a one-sided lopsided here. But, again, the referees are letting them play. I mean, they're letting them push their way inside the paint. They're letting them push off of the players. That's what the conference is all about.
54-53. Eastwake is leading by 1. 42.1 seconds remaining in regulation. A 1-point game for the conference. Where are they at in the standings, Trace Knight, if we can loom that up? He's trying to look at movies, it looks like. Here.
What?
Oh, you're finding where we're going to eat dinner at. There you go. That's awesome.
Making up stuff.
Trace Knight will be looking for the statistics here. As we go back into play, Warriors are going to look to run the clock down. Led by Vic. Vic back to number 5 of Sloan. Tar Parker Tate's there. Under 30 seconds left to play. It's a 1-point game. Looking to go there. Shot being made. No good. Under the basket. Wynn's there. 2-point shot for Dorez Wynn. It's a 3-point game, Trace Knight. 56-53. Timeout by the Comets. Full timeout. We'll be back in a moment on CRN. It's getting good.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
And welcome back to the CRN Sports Network here in Clayton, North Carolina. Trace Knight and Mr. Wesley Outland joins here at the Jeff Adams Gymnasium, walking through the Greater Neuse 3A basketball stand at Eastwake, just like the lady Warriors sit atop by themselves at 1-0, followed by South Johnson.
The women are now 2-0, but the Eastwake men are 1-0. Yes.
South Johnson sits at 1-0, Smithfield, Selma 1-0, and then followed by Cleveland, Clayton, and West Johnson, all with 1 loss.
There you go. Here we go, and it's a 3-point game. Eastwake out in front. Under the basket, Cameron Walden. Walden will make it. Basket's good, and we got a timeout. Cameron Walden for 2 points. It's a 1-point game, and we have a full timeout. Trey, what's Denny Medlin saying to these boys right now inside the huddle after that shot made it a 1-point game?
I don't think Coach Medlin wanted that 2-point. You're down by 3 at the time. Now you're down by 1. Cameron Malden made it, and you still have time. So you have 5.6 seconds left. They have the ball, so you have enough time to foul. Hopefully they miss it. You'd rather than make it because you're already down anyway. So if they make it, no time comes off the clock. You get the ball back. You have enough time to kind of come down the court. So kind of see what they do coming off of the break. My guess, gut feeling is that they're going to foul them right away. Stop the clock with 0 seconds left or with maybe 4.8 seconds left. And then hopefully if they make it, then they can kind of stop the clock and still have time left to do something. And, again, it's going to come down to the wire. We'll see how it goes.
And the East Wake Warriors are again at 2-0 for the varsity women. And these men leading the men conference at the top with 1-0 for East Wake, 1-0 for South Johnson. That's a powerhouse squad. We played them last Friday night in the opening conference game. The Comets lost to that. And Smithfield-Selma at 1-0 as well. And we're down to the final 5 seconds. You come in, you foul. And they'll do that.
So
foul
4.2
on Vic. Or Crudup, excuse me. You really got no choice in the matter, right, Trey Stein?
You can't. You got to stop the clock. The foul was on number 20 and Javante Long.
That's the 4th foul on Javante Long. You've got 2 players in foul trouble. Javante Long for the Comets, his 4th foul. And missing his first shot is number 1 of Crudup. And here comes Mitchell. He's in foul trouble. He's got 4 fouls. Karsten Crumpler with 4 fouls. Javante Long with 4 fouls for the Comets. And Brandon Mitchell with 4 fouls for the Warriors. We got another timeout. You just missed the first free throw, Trey Snodd. So what's going to happen here now?
Well,
what's the play, so to speak?
If I was Coach Melton of the Warriors, I would say, look, you're up by 1. There's only 4.2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Miss this free throw. And the reason why I say that, because you're going to literally have 2 seconds to get the rebound and to be able to run down the entire court. So miss it, that means you really only have enough time to kind of lob it up and hope for the best. And you never know, we've seen stuff like that where it goes in sometimes.
That's right.
You have a better chance if you miss the free throw here. Let the time run out, and then the Warriors should kind of come up with a win. But
well, he missed his first. Let's see what Mitchell, what Crudup does. He misses his second and gives it to Clayton. Walden to Parker Tate.
Not enough time.
Shoots it up. No good. Basket's no good by Jaquan Ross.
Wow.
And that's the game. Can't give him a knock. Cannot knock him for trying, though, Trey Snodd. Cannot knock him for trying. 56 to 55.
Wow. He lost time. Parker Tate lost time trying to throw it across half court or side court over to the right-hand side for Jaquan Ross. But unfortunately, if Parker Tate would have came up there and he passed half court with 2.4 seconds remaining, if he would have took another step, just go ahead and take the three-pointer, you had a better shot of winning this ball game. But again, 1 point lost by the Comets. They played extremely well. And that's really what you can ask for out of this, team that's been struggling of late.
That's right.
So,
56 to 55.
East Wake goes 2-0, and the Clayton Comets fall to 0-2 at the last place in the division.
That's exactly right. And of course, 5-8 on the year for the varsity Clayton Comet men, and the Warriors under direction of Kenneth Melton will go to 10-4, 2-0 in the conference. They go to number 1 for East Wake. For the women, number 1 now for the men. East Wake Warriors, phenomenal statement here in Jeff Adams Gymnasium at Clayton tonight on the road.
I mean, they were down. They were up by 16 at one point in the first half.
That's right.
The Comets came back, fought their way back all the way to tie this ball game. It was tied at halftime. It was tied in the third, and we were almost tied going into overtime. But unfortunately, that one play took. Parker Tate thought he had enough time to get it over to Jaquan Ross on the right-hand side. Fortunately, he didn't even have time to catch the ball before the time ended.
Well, that is going to do it for our coverage here on CRN. Thank you again to public address announcer Daniel Manzer chiming in during the half times and player introductions as well as during our announcer's corner. Again, follow us at CRN Sports on Twitter and Instagram. As always, use the hashtag CRN Sports, hashtag Comets.